Everyone these days is in search of the bathroom.
This tasteful Coraline mug
Scrooge here.
For the winners and losers.
All my friends are dead and they don't like me anymore. They moved along, they've changed, and now they find me quite a bore. Way back then it was okay to be a little weird, but all my friends are dead.
Hey there, enthusiasts of vlogs, right? Hello, you, specifically the audience that enjoys vlogs. This episode's for you, a vlog on 10minutedailyvideo.net, your place for 10minutedailyvideo.net. I'm your host, Malcontent. This is an episode about a thing about my high school, hang on.
Why do I take the things into the study? Wouldn't it be more natural if I left them on stage?
No.
Okay, so when I was in high school, for some reason, my high school did a production of Noises Off. Doing a production of Noises Off is legitimately a very fucking cool thing that I'm sure most schools don't do. I can't remember how much of the sex comedy stuff is taken out of it.
You can't stand here like this.
Like what?
In your underwear?
Okay, I'll take it off.
But I remember one of my classmates ending up in underwear. So I'm pretty sure that was super inappropriate. Anyway, so this was 2001, and it was mostly seniors, and I can't remember if somebody ended up in a uncompromising dress or not. I do know that they left in most all of the raunchiness and stuff, because most of it's pretty safe, British tongue-in-cheek kind of stuff. Obviously, the film is bad. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time talking about the Michael Caine film and how I guess I had a really troubled production.
Thought it might be more logical somehow.
No.
Which makes sense because it sucks, movie-wise. I've never seen a movie be so obviously based on a play before.
Anyway, I found it. She's found it.
Where was it?
In my eye.
Her eye.
Nice going, sweetie.
Not in your left eye.
Yes, it had gone around the side. I knew it hadn't gone far.
Anyway, so in the play, one of the characters eventually stumbles over an ill-placed prop and falls down a flight of stairs. Now, when adults do this, they cheat it usually in a few ways. I recall my friend doing this bit and literally falling down the stairs for multiple nights in a high school production where I know he was 18, but serious, and I remember him falling off the stage entirely. I think partly because I think he got a bigger reaction from the crowd. So he kept on incorporating falling off the stage as part of the bit. And fortunately, he was never, as far as I know, permanently injured. But obviously that should never have happened. But I do, 25 years later, I do have a solution to this problem. It's a shame I couldn't think of it then, but maybe you have a high school production of some play where somebody famously falls down the stairs. I think I'm basically taking a cue from Death Becomes Her.
That pose that Warren strikes at the bottom of the stairs made us laugh every single time we saw it.
By doing, essentially what they should do is have the character unrealistically pick up a dummy and trip over the box and then just toss the dummy down the stairs, or have grips, puppeteer the dummy falling off the stairs as an elaborate kind of bit, maybe even a marionette, like a giant marionette. The cue I'm taking from Death Becomes Her is the exaggerated, over-the-top, slow motion bit, not necessarily the acrobatics, because that might be difficult for a high schooler to perform. But if you happen to have like a gymnast, maybe, and that still seems pretty dangerous to do. I think even if you were doing a production of Death Becomes Her, which would probably be difficult for a high school to do, but that's a different whatever. You could do the same puppeteering type thing. Basically, I'm advocating for high schools to incorporate giant puppets in more productions.
No.
Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. If you're disgusted by money and the only way you can think to get rid of it is by supporting small artistic YouTube channels, hey, I have luck for you. I have a Patreon and merch. You could buy merch and say, hey, this is merch from a small channel. What have you done? What have you done for charity lately, you filthy bitch? To your mother-in-law, and then you look so cool. And people will be like, oh, that was so cool.